Costs and bidding. Purchasing directly from Snapchat ensures that an ad will run within a specific location of the app. Creating a campaign through the ad manager allows ads to be placed anywhere a bid can win, such as between users' stories or discover page. There are 3 bidding strategies. Cost per impression, or CPM, allows the user to pay a maximum bid each time an ad is shown 1,000 times on Snapchat, no matter how many clicks received. Sponsored lens campaigns, including world lenses, can be purchased on a guaranteed basis. Goal-based bidding. Advertisers buying Snap ads can price their ads based on how much they can pay. This can be for someone to swipe up on the ad, view the attachment, or install a mobile app. Snapchat will display the ad that is likely to swipe up on the ad or install the app. Snapchat recommends setting a swipe up of between $1 and $3, adjusting as required. The budget is set at a daily cost and should be optimized for each ad performance. Snapchat recommends spending more towards ad sets that are performing well and pausing those that aren't. Snapchat also gives account users the opportunity to buy ads directly within the use of the ad manager. Snapchat buys the media for advertiser and charges a flat rate for CPM. The rate changes for the various ad formats. Costs for advertising. Snap ads start at around $3,000 a month in ad spend. Some examples of ads have been games added to Snapchat by major brands to promote sporting events. Sponsored lenses costs vary depending on the day of the week. It is usually $450,000 per day, Sunday through to Thursday, and $500,000 for Fridays and Saturdays, and $700,000 plus for holidays or special events. Snapchat Discover ads start at $50,000 daily. Takeovers of a Snapchat Discover publisher channel or to get inside a live story, which are featured in the Discover section, can cost around $250,000. Snap to unlock filters and codes located in physical locations are unknown. Nationwide sponsored geofilters are being offered by Snapchat. They are cheaper than sponsored lenses. Sponsored local geofilters are the cheapest of all offerings and are charged as little as $5. The ROI is high, and it is possible to get thousands of views for under $100. They are 1/5 the cost of lenses, with a minimum area of 20,000 square feet and the largest areas of 50 million square feet. The exact price depends on the desired location and duration of the geofilter. User Stories places content after another story and costs about $40,000. Being included in the Discover section costs 2 cents a view, but this adds up quickly and minimum order is around $40,000. A live story is a collection of user-submitted content, active for 24 hours, and costs between $50,000 and $500,000 depending on the story, reach, and scope. Tips for better bidding. Cheaper bidding is related to effective targeting of an audience. A good bid will also result in a higher amount of traffic and more relevant ads for a target audience. A lower bid is likely to receive fewer clicks and conversions because Snapchat shows it to less users. Reduce costs and increase results by making sure the content on creatives converts well. This means that creatives should be well designed by a professional if there are difficulties understanding designs and the young demographic. Snapchat will show more of an ad campaign if content is valuable and drives more traffic. Good targeting produces a positive level of engagement and demonstrates relevance to a target market. It results in better value for money for the advertiser and decreases the recommended bid. It is a good idea to try incremental bidding. The amount of bidding will depend on the user's budget. Poor relevancy will require retesting of images, text, and any number of variables to improve the advertisement. Split testing. Split testing provides a better understanding of customers' likes, interests, and preferences. It compares multiple versions of an ad to see which one performs the best. Once this is known, it is possible to cancel the other ads that are not performing well. There are various methods for split testing, but the simplest form involves a test of one element against another to see which one results in better performance. What is the aim of the campaign? Split testing can seem overwhelming, but it is important to keep in mind what is the main goal of making better ads. Is it to gain as many viewers as possible, unique views or completions or conversions? This will determine a strategy for content creation and which audience to target. Create campaigns. Create a campaign and customize the creative, bidding, and budget. Create an exact replica of that campaign. Some of the things that can be tested for include creative, locations, devices, images and text, CTAs, and anything that is uncertain. For example, the owner of a website is selling a new clothing product across 3 different regions of Australia with different weather conditions. The snaps may require different wording and images to promote the same style of clothing in different regions. Campaigns can be tested with different written content to determine the best one for increasing taps to websites and conversions to a sales cart page. Change one variable that needs to be tested for the campaign, such as the image or the image caption, and let the ad run against 2 different audiences. Deploy snaps. Websites like Snapalytics can be used to test different snaps and deploy them at the same time. The website determines when followers are online the most and will give an idea of the best time to schedule posts. Check results. Checking results will depend on the goal of split testing. Some useful results will be the metrics such as impressions, the total number of times a snap was served, cost per 1,000 impressions, eCPM, swipes, number of swipes up on an ad, eCPSU, cost per swipe up calculated as the spend dividend by the number of swipe ups delivered on Ad Manager. Snapalytics also offers other metrics. Measuring success. Measuring the success of an ad campaign depends on the most important metrics for each ad campaign. Snapchat Analytics has the following benefits. It is easy to view and customizes metric information for each Snapchat ad. This information can be used for understanding customers' preferences, testing, understanding better ways to create an ad campaign, and targeting an audience. Snapalytics shows a detailed breakdown of analytics. Such information makes it easy to know the audience's preferences. The user can also conduct further research for targeting. For example, an account user is making a series of snaps to be put in a story for the purposes of engaging with new users. Snapchat Analytics will let the viewer know if the intended audience clicked on the last ad campaign. Snapchat Analytics can measure the return on investment, or ROI, by using eCPSU, cost per swipe up, calculated as the spend dividend by the number of swipe ups delivered on Ad Manager. Snapchat Analytics are split into sections and will depend on the campaign objective. Useful third-party websites. Bitly can be used to shorten website links, paste it into website, and customize the link. The link can then be tracked in Bitly to see how many people have clicked on a link from Snapchat. Snapalytics is an analytics tool for Snapchat. It can be used for brand analytics, publishing, managing stories, and competitor analysis. Snapchat users can compare multiple Snapchat accounts, schedule stories ahead of time, and get actionable metrics or insights. Ghost Codes is a resource to help brands grow their Snapchat account and connect with Snapchat creators or influencers. The user can find Snapchatters through dozens of categories and thousands of interests. Snapchatters is a list of users and their stories intended for people to add on Snapchat. Snapchatters are submitted by anyone and the best are added to the list. Discover the best and most popular Snapchat stories and creators on Peak. Add people discovered on Peak to Snapchat. Canva has templates for various social media image templates. Pepper Filters is a geofilter creation app. Design a unique geofilter using their range of backgrounds and templates, graphics and text effects. It is used for location-based marketing or adding flourish to content. For example, it is possible to enter a promotion at a location for an event or ask followers to enter a contest by sharing photos containing a custom geofilter. Promote an account by using GitHub's unofficial Snapchat button. This handy website lets the person create a button and generate code to paste into a website. Snapchat is cautious about third-party applications and this may change. Captioner is a caption idea generator tool that generates ideas for social media captions. Captioner is a search engine for social media captions. Enter a keyword that relates to the content of a snap. Case study. Amy currently runs a website selling women's clothing. She needs to create more traffic for her website and a better completion rate for her story section, which displays clothing sizes and fashion tips. She wants to diversify her social media presence and create content that is for younger audiences such as teenagers and children. She takes steps to achieve this on Snapchat by following some best practice ideas. She signs up and creates a Snapchat profile by downloading the app to her phone and following the prompts. Amy looks at some other Snapchat accounts to get some ideas about creating unique snaps and stories. She also creates a group chat with friends to get ideas and about the popularity of her snaps. She uses the chat group as an opportunity to make new friends and get some ideas for targeting the audience. Amy looks for friends by sending her username to other people on social media, email, and text. She can also ask for a username and scan the person nearby. Snapchat will automatically suggest friends from the contacts of her phone. She can also suggest that friends join Snapchat off this contact list. There is also the option of being displayed in Quick Add, which is a snap code that shows to the users in various sections of Snapchat. Amy creates a snap code which can be used to tap through to her website and can be scanned by a person using the application to add her as a friend. The snap code can also be used in the bio of social media as well as her link. It can also be a profile photo for other social media in the initial development of her Snapchat profile. She finishes creating her profile and checking her settings by uploading an avatar or photo to her ghost profile. The profile will already contain information from the original sign-up, such as a username. She checks her Snapchat settings such as her photo and birthday. She can change her snap code from the settings icon. She manages her stories and memories, settings such as backing up snaps and importing images. There is also a setting for who can be contacted, view stories, and who can see Amy's location and be seen in Quick Add. Notification settings should also be checked, such as vibrate, sound, and ring settings. The Snapchat profile should have a similar name to her website. This makes it easier to remember and share it with other users. Amy creates a story of some of her latest clothing for sale. She also uploads images from her phone and websites onto Moments for easy access. Her snaps are customized for Snapchat and are different to other social media. She aims at a young demographic and uses a lot of fun voiceovers, music, or fun emojis that promote the clothes in a silly way. For example, she may use a large finger to point at the great design of the clothes with a voiceover. She adds a paperclip to the snap as a way for people to tap through to her website. Amy creates an opening offer by targeting influencers with a Snapchat coupon for buying clothes off her website. She also gives a series of advice about fashion by uploading a different story every few days with multiple snap videos. She makes comments on stories by using the chat thread related to a snap. She tries to engage with people and promote her website casually in conversation. This may create more direct engagement and adding of friends to a group chat. Further direct engagement with friends can happen by using the chat feature directly and adding people to group chats. It is possible to share snaps, images, and video, as well as talk to each other face-to-face by sending messages to each other. Amy can create an email list with a new Snapchat contacts' email addresses used for later marketing campaigns. She is careful to ask for the person's permission to send emails. Amy pays careful attention to the way she creates snaps and stories. She adds text sparingly, but makes a big impact with a short amount of words and tries not to distract the audience from images. She considers mentioning influential followers and using CTA words in her paperclip links so that people tap through to her website or social media. Amy decides to create a marketing strategy focusing on the type of promotional advertising she would like to use. She looks at her budget and decides that the most cost-effective ad is a geo filter that can be used near her physical store. She goes to the Snapchat website and creates a business with geo filter. She creates an image with a text, a budget based on a geographic location, and completes the campaign. She adds a Snapchat button on her website to drive traffic back to her Snapchat accounts. This can be created by going to GitHub and finding a button. She notices more users are friending her and visiting her website or store. Her friends are looking at her snaps, and there has been a favourable number of screenshots of her product along with story views and other important metrics. The number of tap-throughs and conversions has also increased on her clothing website. She checks her company analytics page and Snapalytics to see how her campaign compared to other Snapchat users. She also uses Del Mondo to see how her other websites and social media compare to her Snapchat account. She notices how the campaign increased her overall web presence. She continues to make snaps and stories to engage with followers, find new leads, increase friends, traffic, and conversions to her Snapchat pages and website. She uses Snapalytics for scheduling and managing posts. Summary: Snapchat is a leading image sharing platform offering a unique, creative, and highly animated way to communicate with a mostly young audience. It uses mystery and suspense as a feature of the website by limiting times to view snaps, stories, and other features. Account users must make quick impromptu decisions about their communication and saving of information such as snaps and stories. This has obvious advantages for social media marketers wanting to promote and engage with an audience. Young audiences are lured by the features in specific locations, making purchases, or engaging with a promotion within a strict time limit. The app features advertising that is often costly, but there are still cheap promotional geo-filters that are affordable. There are other advertising opportunities such as snap ads, lenses, and filters that are great for larger businesses. New campaigns can be created and tested in Snapchat advertising by creating an ad set and following the prompts. Users have the choice of driving traffic to a website, driving installs of an app, growing awareness, driving video views, and targeting an audience based on numerous categories or related third-party searches made by Snapchat partners. Snapchat advertising can be refined over time by checking business analytics and using third-party websites for scheduling and content creation. This has been Snapchat Marketing in the Moment. Thank you for listening from jvfocus.com.